Alright, hello everyone, what is up? My name is Marshall and welcome to a brand new series on the channel. Today, what we have done is we have simmed 3.5 years into the future to December 2019, the 31st of December, just before the January transfer window, and what we are going to do is we are going to take a job. Now, the ones available are Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, United, and, yep, you guessed it, Spurs. And the one, we're going to look at the teams, see what's changed, and I'm looking at them, and I'm thinking basically nothing to all of them. Yeah, no changes really to any, but maybe on the bench. But we're going to take the Chelsea job, because that's my team, and we'll sim forward a little bit here, and we will see if they accept us, and they have, so we will accept it and go to Chelsea. Yes, my name is Laurent Gris. I'm making fun of Laurent Blanc, but that's okay. Let's head over to Chelsea, and we've replaced Antonio Conte. I would say, I don't know, guys. What do you think? 3 years, Conte's still in the job? I sure hope so, because, you know, we could use a manager that sticks around for longer than, like, 2 years at Chelsea, because, you know, if you've seen those graphics where it's like Arsene Wenger, and then, like, thousands of Chelsea managers, but whatever. I am really excited for this career mode, and I want to see what Chelsea's team is like. Now, I was at PSG, and I made a couple of signings. I signed up Griezmann and Varane, and then I sold Aurier and Di Maria to like kind of even things out. And I actually think I sold Di Maria to Chelsea. But let's check out where we are. We are sitting in 5th. Arsenal, City, Liverpool, United, Chelsea, Spurs. So yeah, the normal top 6. It's actually looking like kind of a normal season here, surprisingly. We are 6 points off of top, although we have a game in hand on Arsenal, and so do a bunch of other teams, so that's not saying much. But let's check out the team that we have inherited here at Chelsea. So yes, it's exactly the default team, but we have Batshuayi, Fabregas, Willian, Mikel, Baba at 85 rated. Javi Martinez, a new signing there. Kurt Zuma, and anybody else? They have a ton of players. Holy crap. Socrates and Di Maria. And Otavio. Oh, wow. I've not seen this guy in forever. He changed his hairstyle, didn't he? Didn't he used to have really long hair? Wow, this guy looks good. So a decent bit of business here, but we are going to have a lot of work on our hands here to get this team to where we want it. Now, we will sell some players. We'll sell Eduardo because he looks terrible. We'll sell Mikel probably because he's leaving in real life. It looks like Terry has retired, I would say. Oh, also, it looks like we've signed Guedes. So yeah, it looks like a really decent team here at Chelsea. I'm going to go loan out a bunch of players, but first, let's check the objectives. No youth development objectives. That's great because they're more just pains than anything. No brand exposure objectives. They want us to win the Euro League. Wow, we're only in the Europa League. That is unfortunate. They want us to win the Premier League, win the FA Cup, and yeah, so kind of seems like Chelsea's been derailed a little bit here 3.5 years into the future. Let's check out the budget that we have to work with, and I apologize for all the sniffling because I'm not feeling very good. Wow, 82 million with a million wage budget. That is very, very nice. We can sign a few good players with that. But like I said, I'm going to go loan some people out, make some decisions on transfers, and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, one thing quick to note is that Mikel, Cahill, Remy, and Eduardo are all retiring at the end of their contract, so we don't have to deal with them. I will go ahead and sell a few other players, though. Okay, so I've made the decision on all these players here. I released a couple people that had no potential at all. Moses, I hate to say it, I always hate to sell him, but in the game, he is just not the player he is in real life. And in real life, we could say he's at the top of his career right now, maybe? I don't know. I mean, definitely he is, but I don't know if he'll get any better. And then these are some youngsters that really have no potential. Piazon, the most notable. And then I'm also going to sell Cuadrado and Di Maria because, I mean, Di Maria's, like, really getting old and he's only going down, and same with Cuadrado, and he will be on the move anyway in real life. And we've got a bunch of center backs I've noticed here. And we've got, let's see, Luis, Cahill, Azpilicueta, Javi Martinez, Zuma. Do we even have Zuma anymore? I didn't see him anywhere in the team. Oh, here's Zuma. Okay. Zuma and, oh, Amaruo is the other one. And Callis is listed as a center back this year. Socrates, all of these center backs. But you know what? The thing is, they're all getting old, except for, like, Christensen, Amaruo, and, who's the other one? I'm so lost here. Christensen, Amaruo, and Zuma. But, yeah, we're really going to have to do some housekeeping. Pedro, down to a 79 rating. Oh, gosh, guys. You know, so we're going to have to make the decision. Do we want to sell these players right away like Fabregas, Willian, Pedro, Matic, that are all just going down in their stats, or do we want to keep them around at Chelsea? You guys will have to let me know in the comments. Okay, so since we play a 5 or 3 at the back, however you want to call it, in the Hoffenheim career mode, I don't want to do the same thing in the Chelsea career mode because that'll get a little old. So I will switch things out. We'll go with a 4-3-3 to start with. Conte, Matic, and I don't know who else. I guess Fabregas. Center back pairing of let's go with Zuma and Luis for right now. Left back Baba is our best choice, and at right back, I guess it's Azpilicueta. I'm not really too sure about this lineup, guys, but we'll see how it works. Right wing, let's go with Traore, actually. He looks decent in this day and age. Batshuayi may have to play instead of Costa, or you know what? Maybe we could do a... Hold on. Okay, so how about this? Finally, I've settled on a formation. We'll go with the 4-4-2. Back 4 of Baba, Luis, Zuma, and Azpilicueta. Midfield 4 of Traore, Conte, Matic, and Hazard, and a front 2 of Batshuayi and Costa. We do have some players that I'm quite intrigued by. For example, Guedes, he's from Benfica, I believe. Let's check him out here. He has really good stats all around, and I'm quite liking him. He can play it on the right and left, which is very nice. Okay, so in our first game as Chelsea manager, we will take on Middlesbrough. I'm quite nervous for this game because I have no idea how the squad plays, and fixtures are coming thick and fast throughout this festive period in the Premier League. So Middlesbrough's team looks quite nice, actually. Not too many changes, but looks like they've signed some players. A lot of them I've never even heard of. So I would assume that means that they're decent because, I mean, they're still in the Premier League. I don't know if they've gotten relegated or what, but I think this is going to be a tough game because I have no familiarity with the squad whatsoever, but hopefully we can come away with 3 points today. Conte intercepts that one. Let's get moving forward here. Diego Costa now into Batshuayi. Back here to Costa. And can we go to find Traore? He's quite open here, Bertrand. I'll have a shot with him. And, oh, that's just wide of the post. Good try from Bertrand Traore. Into Fisher out wide. Gaston Ramirez. Great goal there from Middlesbrough. I mean, yeah, Gaston Ramirez. Yeah, just good passing all around, and a great cross, and it's just a quick break, and a good goal from Bora to get them 1-0. So it's been a poor first half from Chelsea. I probably will make a change at the break, although I'm remembering now that I forgot to adjust the bench, which could lead to a problem. Let's see who we have on here. Yeah, basically nobody to put in. I guess we could look at Fabregas going in for Matic because we have had literally no creative spark in that midfield. Batshuayi back in here to Fabregas. Good control. Costa now finds Traore. Turns inside. Bertrand Traore to get us the equalizer. Yes, he does. That's a nice team goal from Chelsea. Bertrand Traore gets it. He's looked the most likely out of everyone to score. He's probably been our best player next to Hazard. But Costa finds him out wide. Cuts back inside. That's my favorite little thing. Cut back and he gets us the equalizer. Great tackle from Bertrand Traore. He looks to slot through Costa to get us the goal, and Costa does so very calmly. Middlesbrough hit the self-destruct button, and Costa capitalizes, but Bertrand Traore, once again, he's really impressing this match. Gets the assist and a goal. He's probably man of the match. Slots through Costa. I was looking for Batshuayi, but he was even more open. But Diego Costa does perfectly in that situation and just slots that one into the bottom right-hand corner to give us the lead in this game in which we haven't played very well against Middlesbrough. Hazard on the ball. Inside here to Baba. There's a good run. Oh, instead, I was looking for Willian, but that's a great ball through to Diego Costa. And Diego Costa shoots at Bujillo. Bilio? I know he's Dutch, so is it like Bilio? I don't know. But it was never going to score from that angle. I should have cut it back. Marcus Alonso out wide. What can he do with it? He'll cut it back into Traore. Pass it over here to Diego Costa, and he should score, and does. Diego Costa gets another goal. Finally, we're going to win this game 3-1. This has been a very tough match, but Costa, 2 goals, Traore, 2 assists and a goal. Even though Costa scored twice, Traore gets my man of the match today. It's been a very good performance in the second half. So great, but once I got used to the team, it really started to click. 3-1 will be the final score, and we'll pick up 3 big points. Okay, so we're going to set up a quick youth scout here. Nobody exceptional, so we'll go with the English guy here, and we will set him to England for 9 months, and hopefully we can find some nice talents there. But one thing that I know that we need in this save is definitely a new center mid, so I'm going to look for some of those options now. So after that win against Middlesbrough, who are in the relegation zone with only 12 points from 19, we have moved up into a Champions League spot after Liverpool dropped points in their match, and we need to win this game to keep up with and Arsenal. Assuming that City win their game, they would jump above Arsenal and have 45 points, which means we would be 8 points off top. So we really have to win all of the games between here and now. And this game comes only a few days after the last one against Bora, so we will have to rotate the side just a little bit. Okay, so in this match, guys, I've rarely rotated the side. I didn't have to rotate it this much, but I just want to check out everybody, see how they are. And I do think that, you know, I needed a captain in this team. And, you know, even though John Obi Mikel has left in real life, in the save, he's his contract. So I figure that, you know, we might as well just keep him in the team, give him the captain's armband today. Yeah, I've really rotated the team. The player I'm most interested in looking at is Otavio, this mysterious man named Otavio. He's a left midfielder, and started him there. He's number 26, so I'll have to change that because that number certainly will be retired. But as you can see, I've really the side and the bench as well. A lot of players didn't get on even the bench, so it's a big team, and we're gonna have to make some decisions about who to keep and who to sell. But I'm really looking forward to playing with this rotation team. In particular, Charlie Muzonda. He's very good, the 5-star skiller. And like Middlesbrough, I'm interested to see how the Swansea side has fared. So let's see. Nordfeldt, Liam Shepherd, Tuduc play. Okay, so it's a decent here. Sigurdsson on the bench, Alfie Moss. Yeah, not too many changes there, but it's a alright team here. It's a great header forward from Socrates into Marco van Hinkel, finding Lewis Baker into Muzonda, out wide, good turn. He'll cut back inside, and he still has the ball. Jordi Amat with a clutch tackle, and falls to Lewis Baker, who has a shot, and that's a great save down low from Harvard Nordfeldt. Good tackle from Olena. Otavio, now into Olena. Back here to Otavio. We'll go back to Olena now, who's made a good run and is in a lot of space. There's nobody in the middle, so I'll cut it back. And Olena, keep going, son. Keep going. Finds Van Hinkel. Good ball over to John Obi Mikel, who has a shot, and that goes just wide. Could you have put any less power on it, John Obi? Oh, apparently it is a corner kick. Okay, let's see. We could go short here. Yeah, nobody's marked him, so I think going short is probably the best idea. Although, that was an interesting corner. I didn't know even how I did that. Okay. Lewis Baker. Now into Marco van Hinkel. Finds Gonzalo Guedes. Good back heel into Van Hinkel. Going back to Gonzalo Guedes. And we'll go, here to Van Hinkel. And back to John Obi Mikel with the shot. Oh, John Obi, get those shots on target, please. That was a golden opportunity. Great play from Van Hinkel and Guedes. But John Obi, that's not a good shot. Come on, dude. Oh, great tackle high up the field from Gonzalo Guedes. I'll go over here to Marco van Hinkel. He gets past his man. Marco van Hinkel shot, and it's a good save from Harvard Nordfeldt. But Lewis Baker picks up the ball and goes inside to Otavio. And Guedes with the shot down low, and Nordfeldt makes another good save. Now into Marcos Alonso. Who's on that? Turns inside. Now passing it over to Gonzalo Guedes. And over to Van Hinkel. Go on, Otavio. Make your run. Turn inside. And find Van Hinkel. Finally, we get that goal. Van Hinkel, the best player on the team today, gets his reward. Gets the corner flag there. Totally dominated this match, especially this first inning, about 20 minutes of the second half. And, yeah, really should go on and get the victory. So Van Hinkel goes into Otavio, turns inside with the 1-2, and Van Hinkel's just not going to miss from the penalty spot there. And finally gets the goal. I've been very impressed with these front four, I guess. I'm playing a 4-2-3-1 with Otavio, Muzonda, Van Hinkel, and Guedes up top. Guedes is playing more like false 9. I guess he's listed as a center forward, not a striker. So I kind of like to think of center forward basically as just attacking midfielder. So yeah, really good here from the team. I'm very happy with their performance so far. We were fair. Now on the ball. Passing it out wide to Duruc. Now into Shepard. Good passing. Jack Cork is through. Good save from Courtois. Chances in dead. Leroy Fair puts it across. How did that happen? To Montero. He passes it through to Ki Sung-young, who scores! No, we're going to lose this match, even though we've absolutely dominated it. We lose 2 points. It's like they're... Oh, my God. I hate games like this. We just lost... Where's Socrates? He's just hanging out totally somewhere else, and he goes away. But Captain Ki Sung-young scores. Now we're probably going to lose 2 points, despite our total domination today. There we go. That's ridiculous. So a few central midfielders here that we could look at. Granit Xhaka, Lorenzo Pellegrini, and João Mario are my top choices here. Xhaka is the least realistic, so, you know, I'm probably not going to go for him, actually, because he's quite expensive, and he's at our arch rival, so we don't really want him. Lorenzo Pellegrini deserves a move to a big club, probably at this point, and João Mario, we could look to get him on. But there are some other intriguing options here. Zielinski, Gerhardt, although I don't think we can sign him because he's just arrived from Wolfsburg to Juventus. This Savic guy we could sign. Bruno Fernandes from Udinese we could also go for, but I'm probably looking for... I actually didn't realize this guy was a central midfielder. Johannes Geis actually is a defensive midfielder, but that's okay. They're fine for me. But let's throw in a bid for Lorenzo Pellegrini. We'll go in with, let's go in with 15 to start out with. We want to try to extremely lowball them because we want to save as much money as possible. João Mario will have to pay quite a bit for. Let's go in with 30 to start off with. Well, 25. I don't know. Just lowball him. And submit that offer there. But that's going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. I hope that you all did enjoy, and I'll see you again next time.